This is crazy. He charged with 42 counts.
Wait a minute. He's charged with 42 counts of murder, where he cut up some people.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. He's not charged for 40. He is 42 years old.
Bruh.
You know what? I'm going to ask you to read that whole story first. I'm like, you done killed 42 people?
I'm ready to get the ball.
Yo, what's up, Love One? It's your boy KD Cool Daddy the Dizzle, aka that guy, and this is
Rosalind. And this is the WASSUP Show.
What's up?
Hey, you guys, thanks for joining us. We are ready to jump into some good stuff.
I'm ready. Let's get this party started.
First up is
Fire.
You heard of Goya Foods?
Goya?
Goya, the Goya
No.
food. So they title themselves the largest Latin American food chain. So their CEO has been, he's just loose with the lips. So he's viewing these continued lies. And the board members are like, shut it down. Shut it down. We're not trying to hear that. He didn't. He went to CPAC and he did what he did. And now we got all these Latin communities, Latin advocacy groups that are saying, you know what, we finna boycott Goya. People don't understand how strong social media is. Social media, people get on these social media things and they will shut your company down. You gonna feel. Who was that did, was it Starbucks when the Black Lives Matter movement was going on? They wouldn't wear black. That's who it was. Wouldn't let them wear Black Lives Matter t-shirts and stuff like that. They started social media. That stuff blew up. Next thing I knew, Starbucks was buying t-shirts and hats and stuff for their employees. The board members want to fire, but it's pretty hard to fire the grandson of the founder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough.
So they trying to slap a muzzle on him.
Wow.
He better watch his mouth. That's all I'm saying. He better watch his mouth.
Okay. All right. This young lady, her name is Lakeisha Simmons, right? She found a way to save up $750,000 in 4 years.
Okay.
With six easy steps.
Do tell.
Number one, she started reading personal finance books. Step 2, she sold her home. Step 3, she tracked all her expenses. Number 4, so she found ways to cut out her monthly bills. Number 5, she began maxing out her tax advantage retirement accounts. And number 6, she started contributing to a brokerage account.
Okay. So she was doing stocks and bonds and things, investments. Okay. Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking to save some money and whatnot, there's your 6 easy steps.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for finance on What's Up. What's up with your finances?
That see whatever you're talking about, that little convention.
Oh, six-pack.
The 6-pack.
What would you know about a 6-pack?
I bet if you rubbed your hand across my stomach, you'll get cut.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But anyway, you brought up CPAC. CPAC is a conservative political action conference. And yes, it is comprised of the Republicans. Republicans get together and they talk about the way ahead. They talk about, they kind of get behind who they're going to nominate as their representative for the next presidential election, talk about different, things that are going on in the country and how they see things. But like your son said, Trump kind of used this thing as a political rally, like his first rally as the non-president.
What the hell was he thinking?
He's saying all kind of stuff. He talking about how the Republicans that voted against him and wanted to impeach him, get rid of them. But he say that stuff and that incites people, ding ding, incites people to get rid of them. Why use those words? You know what I'm saying?
That's Trump.
That's Trump. But he definitely was putting the feelers out for his bid to run for president again in 2024.
No.
How you feel about it?
What? Get out of here. You can't ask me that. You can't ask me that.
It's definitely dividing our country up.
Good word. That's exactly what it's doing, James. There was still a lot of Republicans in there that was saying, yeah, like I'm totally behind him being president. I would be behind him.
Trump is back.
Holy Jesus.
How about the police stop choking people?
That would be great.
Every time you turn around, there's something in the news with the police,
Yeah.
choking people and just our people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
How about in Baton Rouge, right?
Uh-huh.
They had a police officer choking out a 13-year-old.
I'm sorry. What?
It was two 13-year-olds, and they said they had a bat, and they was like walking around doing some little kid mischief. You don't have to put a little kid like that in a chokehold. What if that was my 13-year-old?
Right.
What would I have done?
The Golden Globes Awards, right?
Uh-huh.
So they had their awards show this past weekend. They did it virtually. Last year, they were talking about how Black movies were not represented. Black film, Black movies, Black creators and stuff was not recognized. And it was a really big thing. And they was expecting it to be better this year, especially with all about Black Lives Matter. Award time comes around this time. We had about three or four people, Black people that were represented at the Golden Globe Awards, that won awards.
Oh, wow.
Out of 20 something, there are no Black members on the board that decides which movies are nominated and which movies win.
Damn,
there are no
son.
Black people on that board. We go in, Black people go in and they do the work. These creators create stories, change lives because of these stories, and then they don't get the awards. It's almost like they're saying that the stories that we create, are not as impactful and not as important as the stories that white people create about their lives. Like our life, the things that happen in our life.
Don't matter.
Right. Let me tell you about the governor of New York.
The governor of New York?
Yes. Andrew Cuomo.
Okay.
Who has 3 sexual allegations against him.
Uh-oh.
2 with people that work with him, and 1 that was at some wedding or something like that. I didn't even know who he was until the pandemic. He was very, very vocal about getting masks, getting, PPE gear, getting ventilators and stuff like that. And I just thought, wow, he loves New York and he loves his New York people and he's out fighting for them. Little did I know, it's sexually harassing people.
Wow.
He has not taken accountability for it. He's like, you know what? It was a joke. Like, I mean, I think they misunderstood what I said. It was not intended like that.
Yeah.
You are really
Which
dumb.
could be all so true. But in this day and age, why would you ever?
Have we not learned anything from Me Too?
Right. They want him to resign.
I bet.
Of course they do. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of What's Up.
Thank you.
Look, we really appreciate you guys stopping by.
I truly enjoyed what we do. You know what I'm saying? I truly do. So I everybody, thank you for the shares and the likes and the comments. Continue to comment because I love jumping in there and chit-chatting with y'all. Hey, speaking of that, you know what? I think we should get a special guest.
What do y'all think?
Like, you think we should start bringing guests on the show?
People are asking to, they like, hey, I'm digging your vibe. I'm digging y'all vibe. Y'all, I love it. How can I be a part of it? And they want to be a part of the show.
Well, yes.
Okay.
Next show, we're going to have a guest on the WASSUP Show. So we need you to come back next week, check it out, and then let us know what you think about the new platform.
Sounds good to me.
Well, all right.
You're gonna learn today.